Okay, today we're diving into falling in love again with what we do, an article about renewing dedication in academic work. So, a big theme is that call for academics to, fall in love and stay in love with their research. Great idea. Emphasizes intrinsic motivation.
Yeah, absolutely.
But thinking about the reality, the publishing pressure, career stuff, how do people actually do that? How do they move from just liking the idea to, well, keeping that fire alive day to day?
Right. That's exactly where we think there's room to build. The piece really nails why it's important, the falling in love part.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the weakness is that it could offer more concrete strategies for the how. You know, how do you actually cultivate and hold on to that deep connection when you're in the thick of the daily grind?
Okay.
So the suggestion is really to strengthen those practical methods, move beyond just framing the research question nicely.
So, like, what kinds of things?
Well, for example, maybe suggesting things like building structured reflection into a scholar's routine, or perhaps exploring peer mentorship specifically aimed at, reigniting purpose,
Ah, okay.
or even offering frameworks, maybe, for designing academic workflows that consciously make space for that craftsmanship time, separate from just output time. Just a few ideas, of course.
That makes sense. Um, Building on that, the article brings up the Shokunian concept, that Japanese idea of deep mastery, dedication, serving the community. It uses Jiro Ono as an example. It's a powerful image.
Very powerful.
But how do we make sure that philosophy really lands in an academic's daily work? Their specific choices, their behaviors, making it truly actionable, not just a nice analogy.
Yeah, that's a key point. The potential weakness here is that the shokunin idea, compelling as it is, could stay a bit, well, abstract when you try to apply it to the details of academic life,
Right.
especially around things like avoiding facade words or opportunistic research. It's mentioned, but the link could be stronger.
So how would you strengthen it?
Well, the suggestion is to weave the unique parts of shokunin thinking, especially that emphasis on social obligation, the humble pursuit, weave that directly into specific academic challenges.
Okay, like how?
So, for instance, instead of just saying, facade words are bad, maybe explicitly connect avoiding them to the shokunin's commitment to genuine contribution, for the collective good.
I see.
And maybe illustrate how that shokunin humility could shape how an academic approaches peer review, perhaps, or collaboration, fostering an environment where it's about the knowledge, not just individual wins or hits.
Okay, got it. So the final point the article makes is that this craftsmanship has to connect to societal welfare, linking rigor and relevance. It warns against getting sidetracked by promotions and things like that.
A vital message.
But again, how do we make that connection feel more immediate, more tangible in the day-to-day decisions a researcher makes, right from shaping the question to getting the findings out there?
Right. And building on that, there's a real opportunity here. The weakness is that while the piece champions the so what, the societal contribution, really well,
Yeah.
the connection between that big goal and how an academic actually formulates a question day to day or plans dissemination, that link could be more direct, more immediately actionable.
Make it less of an afterthought?
Exactly. Less of a high-level principle and more of an upfront responsibility. So the suggestion is to bridge that gap.
How could that look, practically?
Well, maybe provide a clear example. Take a typical management research question, something that might seem purely theoretical, and show how it could be reframed to explicitly target a direct societal outcome.
Go beyond just general contribution?
Okay, and also offer concrete ways that clear, honest, direct communication can be part of the research process right from the start, not just tacked on at the end. Thinking about how to make findings genuinely accessible, genuinely impactful for different audiences.
All right, so to wrap up, we've touched on making the path to rekindling passion more actionable, really embedding that shokunin concept more practically in daily academic work, and making the societal welfare piece feel more immediate and integrated into research from the get-go.
Exactly. Sharpening the how-to.
We hope these points give you some fresh angles to strengthen the piece.
We definitely encourage you to refine the material based on this, and feel free to submit it back for another look.